Good Monday morning. It's January 25th, 2021. I'm Guy McPherson of Nature Bats Last, which you can find at guymcpherson.com. I'm going to provide a few headlines and an indication of where the markets are headed, the stock markets are headed in the United States at the open this morning. All three major indices finished strongly positive for last week. And this week, I'm going to read a few headlines. From MarketWatch on Saturday, Stock Market Legend sees few weeks of, quote, putting your last desperate chips into the game, end quote, then pop. This from Jeremy Grantham. Also from the same source, at Business Insider, legendary investor Jeremy Grantham says Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus plan will make the stock market bubble even worse. From Fox Business, rising interest rates spell trouble for stocks. At the same time the bubble is going up, the interest rates are indicating that the bubble is about to burst. From Fortune, also Saturday, the U.S. government is making the same borrowing mistakes that led to the housing crash. And from the Wall Street Journal yesterday, if it looks like a bubble and swims like a bubble, several parallels between the dot-com bubble and today's stock market are strong. And finally, from MarketWatch yesterday, stock market bulls brace for major gut check as earnings, Fed, and GDP loom. All right, switching topics ever so slightly, although there's obviously a connection between the virus and the stock markets. This from CNN, the U.S. just marked 25 million COVID-19 cases. Now it's a race between vaccines and variants. The subhead, it took 1 year and 3 days to go from the first U.S. coronavirus infection to the 25 millionth. That's an average of about 67,934 new infections every day, which is way more than the flu. For those of you adhering to that ridiculous flu message of yours. Speaking of the vaccine, from this morning at Bloomberg, Merck shuts down COVID vaccine program after lackluster data. And at MarketWatch from CDC Director Rochelle Walensky, quote, I can't tell you how much vaccine we have. Confusion in the United States government, and particularly between the government and corporate entities, inconceivable. So here we are, a few minutes after the open of the stock markets in the United States, and as you would expect from all that truly horrific news affecting the corporate sector, the markets are mostly up. NASDAQ is leading the way, up a lot. The Dow Jones is down slightly. The S&P 500 is up slightly. So the NASDAQ tech stocks dominated again, leading the way. And I'm sure you have something to say about that. Exactly my thoughts.